All right, I fixed it already. Oh, yeah, because I had the stream on.
Okay, there we go.
How come I'm not moving, Trevor? What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
You did something because I'm moving. Granted, that's a beautiful still shot of myself. Oh,
There,
there it
you're
goes.
moving. Yeah. All right. So, welcome to the second episode of Tuesday Talks with Matt in Los Angeles and translations.
Good morning, everybody on the West Coast, the best coast.
I can't argue because I don't live on the coast. I live
Good
in the
afternoon
middle
to
of.
the rest of you weirdos.
It is 12:03. Damn, you're right. I was
Yeah,
gonna.
I'm. Guess what? I know the time difference.
Yeah, I know. I thought you were just gonna be a couple
It's like I
minutes,
was
couple
from
minutes
there.
off.
Hey, Bumpy.
Oh boy, we're getting
Wow,
carried in on the stream
Oh my
already.
god. But
I,
she came in here. It's
she
not my fault.
let her drink some coffee. Let's see how that goes for today.
She's done it before. Her tiny dog heart uh, gets a racing.
Gets a racing. Oh boy. You ever seen that video? It's just like a stupid running in the '90s meme, where it's like a tiny dog running around.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well,
It's a
never mind
meme
then.
from the 90s? I didn't know there were memes in the 90s.
No, the song. You know the song "Running in the '90s."
Oh, no, I don't.
Hmm. Well, never mind then. We'll scratch that.
Yeah, good call there. I
So
know the
what?
song Nobody Walks in LA, and let me tell you, it's pretty true.
Really? I thought. I don't know. I feel like there'd be a lot of
I
walkers.
I didn't own a car for the first 4.5, 5 years that I lived here.
Hmm.
Um, but uh, but I was like the only one walking. Everyone else, like, don't get me wrong, like there's a public transportation system, but everyone like talks mad shit about it. It's getting better. It's coming a long ways. The train line doesn't fucking go anywhere. But it's all getting better. They're supposed to like the train is now supposed to go from downtown to the beach, but that's not going to be done till like I don't know, 2025.
Yeah, I kind of. Obviously, on a much smaller scale, though, I wish there was a better public transportation system for Toledo.
It would be fantastic if every city had a great public transportation system
Oh, I mean,
because
yeah, for sure.
then we can stop pollution.
We could lower it at
I
least
like how you're like,
significantly.
I don't actually give a shit about that. It's
No,
not
I
my
kind of do. I mean, granted, I live 2 minutes from work, so it's kind of useless for me. Like,
Where you stand on the whole straw thing? Because I'm really considering cutting out straws.
oh no, I don't. I use them at restaurants. It's not like I buy them for my own house, though.
Right. Well, duh. No one fucking buys them for their own house. But
I
that's what I mean.
would say
I'm about to be that guy who says no straw, please.
I would consider that heavily. Yes, I think
Exactly, Watney. Get one of the stainless steel ones. Um,
and carry it with
seriously,
you.
they have the little. They make collapsible ones now,
Oh yeah, for sure.
and
Um,
I would honestly highly consider doing that. I
I
where, Go ahead.
I will say, I have had quite a few people come into the restaurant and they say, "I don't. You can keep the straw." And
Oh,
sometimes,
wow.
like after I've already set them down on the table, they'll hand them back to me, which kind of sucks because
You have to
yeah,
throw them
well,
away.
yes, also yeah, I have to throw them away. Jack
Yep.
says you can just learn to drink from a cup. Some people are germaphobes though,
Right.
Jack, and don't want
That
to
is
drink
that is a huge thing.
off of
Which
cups.
which I think it's just because like they know that there's a billion people other that have before them have used this
Okay,
class or
but
whatever.
also think about the silverware perspective.
Totally,
That's
but you're willing to
literally
use
in
that?
someone's
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah. I try not to think about that, but um, it sucks for me at work though because like yeah, like you said, like you don't want to give people extra straws, but it's like at the same time, really what sucks is I live in a city where I know people are judging me for the amount of straws I'm handing out.
Oh yeah,
And it's like that's not my fucking fault. Okay, it's company policy. Every drink comes with a fucking straw.
paper straws.
I don't make these decisions, Rodney. I don't do the ordering, and I guarantee you, paper straws are probably more expensive than plastic straws. You wouldn't think they
All
would
right,
be, but
well,
probably to keep them more the durability in a paper straw is probably more expensive than a plastic straw.
yeah. Well,
But like Like when people ask for water, like it's like I try to never give a straw. But then it's a real pain in the ass when I'm super busy and I give them waters. And they're like, "Can we get straws?" And then I have to run and get straws and come back.
Just to lick the straws
Just start licking the
before
straws
you give them to
give
the
them
customers.
Cost of paper straws when you compare similar quantity. Aardvark's paper straws are approximately a penny more than harmful plastic straws. Restaurants can typically make up that cost by only offering paper straws upon request. Yeah, but at that point, like California is raising the minimum wage like hardcore. Like they're going to be at $15 an hour by 2020 for the minimum wage, and restaurants are doing everything they possibly can to cut every kind of cost they can. So odds are restaurants are going to start doing the only straws upon request thing just because like it's hip and it's going to save them money, but they're also going to keep ordering plastic straws because they're a little cheaper. Like
Oh
my
yeah.
restaurant, we used to offer like cookies after like these small cookies after your meal.
Hmm.
We stopped doing that. Uh, we switched, and this is actually good. This is a happy outcome for the environment. We kids cups used to be plastic throwaway kids cups.
Yep.
Now they're plastic reusable kids cups.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, they're doing all kinds of things just to save, that extra $1,000 a year or whatever. Well, actually, the kids cup thing is probably a lot more than that.
Yeah. When I do have kids at like a table of mine, unless they're like
Those
four
kids
or
are
younger, like if I can gauge that, I usually judge basically if they can hold on to a normal size cup. Like, am I gonna have to clean this up in the near future if I give them a normal size cup?
Here's what my thing is like if the kid is ordering for themselves, like they're getting a regular cup.
Well, yeah, but there's also like those
Annoying ass
nine or
parents that
ten.
makes very small. I don't give a fuck. You're getting a regular cup. Oh, you want your kid to order his own food? He's getting a regular ass cup. All right.
Then you get like those 9 or 10 year olds that are like super shy though too. So
It's annoying. It's all. It's there's just order for your kid. All right. Listen, I know you're trying to teach them social skills, but I don't got time for that. All right. Let them order at McDonald's.
hi, yeah, can I get a 4 piece? Are you old enough to drive?
If you think about it, people are just large straws.
Piazza 2020. I, on that logic, you should be president. I am. Wait, who's your VP, Jack? I just need to know that first before I
Piazza
vote.
2020. We're all just straws.
Cause I know for a fact it's not Nick.
Make America straws again.
They're just red, white, and blue straws. Oh God, no! I'm definitely not voting for you and Jeremy. I'll tell you
No,
that.
he has to, like he does it that way. No one will want to kill him because then Jeremy would be president.
Yeah, he's
That's
got
wise.
a
That's wise.
guaranteed. He's got a guaranteed full term right there.
That is a good idea.
Ah, shit.
I mean,
What were you gonna say? It's just for the army vote.
for
Fair
the
enough.
army
I'll
vote.
give you that. I will give you that.
Those people don't vote.
Uh, you know what? I'll agree with you on that.
Those pro gun, pro straw people.
I ain't letting some stupid millennials get rid of my straws. Is it prejudice if I said that with a southern accent?
I mean, you did so.
No, I know. That's why I'm asking. I'm trying to cover my tracks.
I think it's a little late.
Eh,
You're from Ohio. It's fine. You are one of those people.
I'm from the state that doesn't have an accent.
That's
Even
not
though,
that's not true. It's not true. I've been sitting in the back of cabs and I'm not kidding you. The driver turned back to me and go, "You from Michigan?" And I'm like, "That's really fucking close." And
literally
honestly, yeah. I'm like, pretty much, honestly,
a 2 minute
But like,
drive from the border.
it creeped me out because I was like, "How the fuck did he know that?" And I'm trying to think, like, is it any of that information like on my? Because it was actually an Uber, but it
Yeah.
wasn't. Like he just guessed. He was like, "Yeah, your accent." I'm like, I don't have an accent. All right, shut up, babe. And 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 I even say soda instead of pop. So
Yeah,
that didn't give me away. You know.
it wasn't that one. I will say, I've taken like multiple of those like regional dialect quizzes, like not the stupid BuzzFeed ones, like ones that were posted by the New York Times or the Washington Post or stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
It makes it a little better. Um, yeah, it's really weird to see like all the words we say differently compared to the rest of the country. Like, I mean, the Midwest as a whole kind of sticks together, but
Like
Michigan and
what?
Ohio.
Like I don't think there's. Well, sure, yeah. I
Um,
think Elise is always telling me that I have an accent.
well,
Um,
wasn't she born and raised in Houston though too?
she was not born in Houston. She was born in Denver, but yeah,
Oh,
she grew up
okay.
in Texas.
So yeah,
Um,
between that and living in California for however long,
how do you say mirror?
mm,
Actually, mirror is a very good example. I
Mirror is
think
a good
because
one.
there's about 10 different ways to say mirror. Mira. I mean, I say mirror like it's like one
One
syllable.
syllable. That's how
Yeah,
I think
I
all of
think,
us say it in our family.
and yeah, I think that's Midwestern. Can you, Jack, phonetically, what's another way? I'm sure we're missing one. Yeah, yeah. But
Also,
you're from the same place we are, so it's Watney.
Hillary,
How do you say mirror? Um,
Hillary and Bill's last name. How do you pronounce that?
Clinton.
Yeah, that's a Ohio Michigan thing.
Are we skipping the N? Is that what it is?
We're
Clinton.
kind of skipping the T. A lot of people will say Clinton. They like emphasize the T,
Um,
which sounds really stupid to me.
Warsh.
Mirror, me over.
I used to work. My boss used to. My old boss was from New Jersey,
Check it out
and
here.
I say lock her up. My
Piazza
old boss.
2020.
My old boss was from New Jersey, and I
Mhm.
worked at a production rental house. So like we just
Yeah.
all had all kinds of stuff. We had these giant makeup tables with big mirrors on them, and so so we would have to wipe them down and everything. It was really hot and stuff in the warehouse during the summer here, and
Sure.
so she'd be like, "All right, Matt, I need you to go and clean the mirrors, but make sure you're drinking lots of water because it's very hot out there.
Water.
Water,
Oh no,
water and mirror.
we're
I need
not
you to clean the
slowly
mirrors."
we're not slowly slipping back into the Jersey Shore phase, are we?
Oh God, it's so
Uh,
good,
it's so
so good.
the what the funfetti one was the one
The
that got me.
situation is my hero. I just want to say that, like, what a guy. I think he's in jail right now, though. I'm not sure. I should know,
Is
but
he?
I'm sure. Actually, I'm sure he's in jail. I'm
How? He's
really.
the nicest one there.
He's. Oh no, dude, not in the original. Like originally, he was awful. Yeah, crayons is a good one.
Crayons.
Crayons,
Hello,
crayons.
Mr. Magoo.
What's up, Jer Bear?
You just missed us talking about you, buddy.
Yeah, you're the army vote.
Mm-hmm. Um,
No, what, Jack?
Probably
But
about Jersey Shore. Jack was also obsessed with Jersey Shore.
oh, he's not.
No, I don't.
That
Well,
doesn't mean he's not in jail.
those things aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah, you can go to jail and get married
You can
for
get
sure.
married in jail.
Yeah, 100%. Um,
Um,
but yeah, actually, Elise has me turned on to another reality show that is old as fuck, and we're playing catch up on.
oh,
You're probably familiar with this, being a server. Vanderpump Rules.
yes, I am.
Yeah, yeah. What garbage people those are. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
dude. Hello from. Do you watch World Cup?
Ash,
Yeah, that's
Ash.
actually
Yes.
been a hot topic in our Discord channel.
You want to hear something great? So Mexico beat Germany, right? Spoilers.
A little late.
I woke up to them scoring the goal, to just like my neighbors just going, ah, Viva la Mexico! Ah!
You, I think you got a little
That's how
loud there
I-
and your voice cut out.
That's how I woke up. I woke up to Viva La Mexico at 8:30 in the morning. It
Which
was
is
it was fantastic.
how were your coworkers that day?
Like half of them went to work early to watch the game.
And drink that
No,
early in the morning?
no, they had to work that day.
Yeah, well,
We're all over the place, Jer. That's how we do things.
yeah,
The topic is talking.
yeah, basically. No, Ash just asked if we watched the World Cup, so that's how we got there.
Yep.
Previously
Which
we were talking
like,
about Jersey Shore.
I'm be completely honest. I'm rooting for Mexico all the way because North America. We're
Uh,
not in it, so who
I
else am I
could,
gonna root for?
I will vote for not New Mexico, regular Mexico, because North America and Poland because we're Polish. That's
Dang.
my only logic there.
Well, good luck with Poland, my
Yeah,
friend.
it's been an
No,
uphill battle
Mexico.
for however many years.
Mexico honestly might go all the way after like they beat like Germany.
I will say,
I think the rest of they're definitely gonna get out of groups because I think now they just have to play Korea, which should be easy enough, and
yeah,
then I forget who it was after that, but it wasn't anybody difficult. If they lost to Germany, they probably were gonna have to play Brazil, which means they would have been fucked.
no. I will say, I can't.
Germany is a good team, obviously, but I mean, I think what Mexico won it because like they didn't really show a whole lot of strategies to of theirs getting to the cup, getting to the World Cup. They played just good enough to get in, and then actually started like playing their game. You know.
Yeah, I can't speak too much about soccer. One because I just don't like. It's not something I keep up on in the off season as it is, and I will say most of our Discord probably doesn't either. Like, I think that's a safe generalization to make. But
I'm Iceland because I want to root for the bad guys from the Mighty Ducks.
there you go. Power
You
ranking
know,
on
you know this is
types of
soccer,
people.
not hockey, right?
It's close enough.
I'm sorry, football. We're gonna get in trouble. We're still early in
Yeah.
the morning. It's gonna
There
half
you
our
go.
viewers are probably
There you go.
across the pond.
Um, shit. What was I saying? I lost my topic.
Knuckle puck. Um, no,
So
actually, I was never really a sports guy. And Elise makes fun of me all the time because I actually told uh Elise that I'm not a sports guy when we first started dating,
and
and
then now we're over
and then
here watching
now I'm
live
bartending.
streams.
Now I'm bartending all the time, and I do my best to keep up on all sports just because I need things to talk to customers about.
Yeah, I will say after we watched those last couple playoff games for the NBA,
Jeremy, do you have Tourette's? What are you doing? Oh yeah, yeah. Well, playoffs that's really the only basketball I watch.
I will say the entire time we were watching those games, the live chat for sports streams
Is
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 funnier than any possible
Oh yeah,
video
yeah, it's
game
pretty great.
stream on Twitch. Like, there's holy shit. Some people say the most off the wall shit I've ever seen in those chats.
I can't remember it though. Do you have a good line to pull?
Oh god, dude, there are so many things that people just type in all caps. Like,
Yeah,
was
most
it
things were in all caps. Well, that's how you know it's like someone's dad watching the fucking.
like the Cavs versus who did the Cavs play before finals in the semis?
It's 9:21 in the morning where I am.
And
12:21 in the afternoon where Trevor is.
yep,
Where are you from, Ash? Do you say pop or soda?
we can't. This is like.
I think this is the best way
Should
to
we
settle
make a
this.
straw
Like,
poll? And just like,
straws or no straws?
sure, we'll make 2 straw polls then.
Oh, that's the type of poll. I didn't know that.
China. Okay, that's
Oh.
interesting.
Well, good evening, sir. Or actually, Jack, help us out. What evening there?
What? Jack was in Korea.
Right, but
It's a
that's like
little different. Oh,
the
well,
time
time
zone.
zone? Time zone.
Yeah, it's got to be a lot closer. And he's been to China.
I'd say evening-ish. I'm uncertain. Midnight. Midnight.
I know that. Oh, midnight. Holy fuck.
Okay, well,
Well, then almost good morning to you as well.
appreciate you stopping in. That is a
Just do like 12 hours and call it close. That is actually literally almost exactly right
really good, yeah.
because it's noon where you are.
Yeah,
Um,
that is right.
did China not make it to the World Cup? Or do you just not give a fuck about them?
That's a good question.
I mean, fucking, like, we didn't make it. France didn't make it. Or did France make it?
I don't know.
I know Italy didn't make it.
I took 5 years of French classes and then I forgot all about it. It was
I,
a waste
I
of
wish
time.
I took French.
French
I
was
took
fun.
German.
It was fun. I will say I definitely.
Oh, no. No, never. We never make it.
I will say the only reason why I took French in high school was because
France isn't.
the Spanish classes were too overcrowded, and I was very.
I really, really regret not taking Spanish. That was the dumbest decision of
Well,
my life.
looking back on it now and where you are in life, yeah, probably.
I knew I was going to be here since I was like 12. Why did I take German?
Did you know you're gonna be bartending in a Mexican restaurant?
That doesn't matter.
Living next to
You
people
still know-
yelling "Viva
even-
la Mexico" at 8 in the morning?
100%. Do you know, like, I should have known that I was going to, Spanish would have been useful here.
Spanish is probably gonna be, well, for sure, the most useful second language in the United States currently. I would probably say.
Yeah, we should all learn Mandarin.
I don't know. I just took French because it seemed different. And I was super reserved in high school, so I didn't want to be crowded by a bunch of other idiots in Spanish classes.
Here's a good one. Do you guys think the U.S. not going is because we didn't make it, or political? Because the World Cup is in Russia.
That's a good question.
I think political makes sense. Not gonna lie.
I could see it both ways.
We're not. I mean, we're not that bad anymore. We're a pretty decent team these days. So
Yeah, we got better things to do though.
we have better things to do.
Yeah,
Our
like,
soccer team has better things to do.
I don't know, like kick the ball back and forth on our own terms.
Whatever. I think Trevor's Russian.
Maybe. Oh. Wouldn't that kind of make you Russian too? It's by familial relations.
You hope China can get in before you die. I would think that, out of 3 billion people, there's probably 20 really good soccer players.
Talk about stuff we know. All right. Let's see. What else?
It's not my fault. I'm trying to carry the conversation here, and Trevor's,
I am just trying to not unravel my Russian plots.
That's probably a good call. On stream.
On stream with 6 people watching. Those 6 people could ruin me.
Why do you think battle royales are so popular right now?
I'd say same reason FPSs were popular back when, like, COD was reigning supreme. It's just probably just a craze.
Well, I think what it is like, fucking I can't tell you the last time I finished a story game. Like, I've started a lot, but like literally like I didn't even finish Skyrim.
Ah, Skyrim's quite different. It's
Not really.
It's an outlier from the group. When you said story games, I thought you were talking like.
Yeah, but there's a main quest line, and I did not
Okay.
finish it. I didn't finish The Witcher. I haven't finished fucking any of the Fallouts. Actually, I finished 3, I think, maybe.
See, when you
But,
mentioned
like-
like story games, I thought we were talking along the lines.
So I
of,
think what it is like
Life
I'm
is
just kind of
Strange.
right.
stuff
Well,
like
it took me months to finish Life is Strange.
Really, I felt like once Like
But
once it
that
made
was an
its
emotional roller
rounds in the
coaster.
Discord, everyone just like flew
No, no,
through that.
I literally no, I started it and then like 6 months later finished it.
Oy,
Um,
I cannot imagine waiting that
I
long. I
think
got hooked.
I think it's just because like I don't know, it's it's not as enticing. I know that feeling. I can't play single player story games unless they are.
Roguelikes.
Oh yeah, exactly. Well, that's a much more simple, like, and shorter. Like those kind of games are shorter. I need something to measure how well I'm doing.
I mean,
But
with
like,
like Life is Strange and stuff. Granted, it's not like a measure of progress or anything like that, but at the end, it had that lobby where you could see where all your Steam friends made their decisions or like how you differed
that
from
was
them.
cool. Yeah,
I
that
really
was.
like that because I think we
But
posted
again,
like
that's
people's
because
results.
that's because you're it's like playing with friends, and like I think I'm just over playing games with myself. I want to play stuff with somebody against other people. Um, I want to win.
Yeah, that's how. That's a lot of why I um, stuck with League for so long too. Like a lot of
Well, League's
us,
a
like
whole nother thing. It's like just such a complicated game that like you can feel yourself getting better at it, and like that I think keeps a lot of people hooked.
oh
And
yeah,
it's kind of ever evolving. Um, I think the fact that our entire Discord was playing League of Legends for
that was like the foundation for
yeah, exactly.
our this
But now we're all at
Discord.
a point where we're just so tired of it, and yet we'll still play sometimes.
Yeah, we're stuck in like
It sucks though because I
uh
can't play Overwatch alone anymore, or the League, or something because I just want to play with friends, and playing alone makes me feel stressed. Yes, I
yeah
100% agree with that.
uh-huh
Like playing any games now, yeah. Like I just don't want to play games by myself anymore.
it
Like it just
feels.
isn't.
Occasionally, I will pick up like the
It
story
almost feels
game.
like a waste of time.
Yo, well, yeah, big time.
I
But I
mean,
mean,
and
what else am I gonna do with my free time aside from play games? So like when there's no one on in Discord, like earlier this morning. Granted, that was
I'm
at like eight
exactly.
o'clock,
I'm at a
9 o'clock.
loss. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah, and it just like I said, I will pick up when nobody else is on. I will pick up like a story-based game, and a lot of them now, the ones that I own in my Steam library, will be like quick playthroughs, like couple hours, and it's easy to do. And then by the time I'm done with that, somebody or a couple people will be online.
But Path of Exile, I can play that all day by myself. You see, but that's because you're into the grind. And like I couldn't do games like that, Trevor, because like usually games that are that short, they're not pulling me in. They're not as enticing.
Really? There
Um,
was a what was it? Watney watched me play uh Inside, and I
Now
was
there's a good chance that that was fun because you had someone watching you play. You were kind of playing it with them.
okay. So like, here's the thing though: the entire game, you're just running from left to right, but there's so many things happening around you, and then like there's interactions and stuff where you have to like hide from security guards or something, or like you have to make a well-timed jump, and you have to like escape from guard dogs and stuff like that. But
Hmm.
it puts you on the edge of your seat enough that like even though you're just running from left to right, you're still like alert and trying to see what's happening. And
Right.
then when I got to the end of that game, I was just like, holy shit, I was did not see that coming at all. And it just threw me way off.
Well, yeah, but sure. So it gave you a twist ending, but like, how many hours was the game?
I'd say 3.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably power through that. Have you played like Stanley Parable? Game like that
Nope,
is
it's in my library
fun
though.
because it's just weird and fucks with you. Mr. Bilbo Joe Rydori Leon. I just watched an ad and clicked on it for you. You better spin that ad cash well.
Well, sir,
I
if I
unfortunately
got the ad revenue, I
Trevor does
would.
not get any ad revenue currently. So, but thank you very much. That's very
Though
considerate of you.
I will say, I noticed I am only 5 followers away from 50, so that's cool. So
Odds are,
hopefully I'm.
as soon as you get those followers, you'll be able to do it. Because I'm sure you consistently have 3 viewers. I think that was.
Yeah, I got that achievement a while ago. So.
Well, thank you, Trevor. He is now following you.
Oh well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. So, um, hopefully, you will stop by for future Tuesday talks if that is the case. We do it mostly every Tuesday. Matt may or may not be here. I may or may not have a replacement guest in his place.
Maybe don't use replacement. That's a little rude of a word.
A
I don't
featured
want to be.
guest in
I
his
don't want to,
place.
thank you. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. It's like when M&M's stopped calling the regular ones plain and started calling them original. That's what
Hang on.
I'm original
Let
M&M's.
me let me read his name real quick.
Ah, okay. This is Mr.
Oh boy, this will be a tough one.
Bo Arjo. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ.
There is a logic to it. When you see it, you get it.
I almost said DeLorean, but it's definitely not that. Anybody in chat want to help us out here?
This is like a puzzle.
It really is. Your name is a puzzle. Your name is its own game.
We could play this for hours. Can we stream it? We are streaming it.
Not a funny logic, but nevertheless. Just tell us if we're like, give us like, is Mr. Bobo right? I don't want to like be like assuming one thing. Don't talk to Mr. Bobo. He's a psychopath. I mean, I can tell already just by that fucking name.
He's trying to get us. And right now we're getting got. I'll say that.
So does that mean you know how to say his full name, Ancient? Because if you do, I banned him on my Discord server because I felt
Hey man. Maybe he's just having a hard month. It's just he's having a bit of a dry spell.
All right. We're gonna have to take a rain check on your name though, Mr. Bobo. Me and Ancient have had banter over like 3 to 4 chats now.
Are you guys just following each other?
How do you? Oh, well, if you're friends, I forget you can see what show or what
Yeah.
channel they're watching.
This is the back and forth.
Please listen to me translations.
I
Listen,
almost-
Mr. Bobo has already
don't-
gained our trust, Ancient. We don't know. He was here first. You're just some stranger.
Yeah, man. You don't show too kindly to strangers around here. You guys
got
are
you
getting each
too.
other.
It was too late. Invasion of the body snatchers.
Oh god, I don't want that.
Invasion of the Twitch chat snatchers. They are already lost. I think we're gonna lose your follow
That is
too
too
because I don't know how to fucking say that name at all.
I'll never give up.
Have you
on
played
it.
Realm yet, Trev?
Realm
Realm
Royale?
Royale?
No, I
Okay.
actually have not touched
It's fun.
it yet.
It's fun.
I did see you
It's-
guys playing it a bit last night. I'll stop by.
Bob or Joe or Ida or Leon.
Oh. Wow.
Bob or Joe. Why do you have so many names? Call him Dick. But I mean, it's cool. Like, what's really cool is my computer runs it at like 150 frames,
Whatever works. It's all about that frame.
which is for sure. And it's actually pretty fun. Like, and while playing it, I never felt like cheated out of my life. Plus, you turn into chickens, which is amazing.
I did see that. Is that like their downing system? Man, we got showed up.
Listen, the youth of America, my friend, they're going places.
We're old. We're losing it.
I can barely see my computer screen, so.
Yeah, I know. Streaming the other day, I had to tell you to get your own glasses. Can't see shit.
But yeah, you should download that if you haven't, because it's a lot of fun. I like the idea of classes and I mean having an idea of already what you're going to be playing. It kind of is. I mean, it's a nice what's the word? It's different. It's different than the other shit that's out right now.
It's an outlier.
And again, the frames.
I think it's funny though because it's made by the same people who did the Paladins game, which was like an
Overwatch.
Overwatch knockoff, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they just jump in on the battle royale craze,
Well,
and
of
then
course, of course.
like
Actually, they might have something with this one though, because like it's just different enough, and also like I feel like with battle royales right now, Fortnite's really popular on consoles.
sure,
I think this might become more popular just because like the controls are simpler. You don't have to worry about building, and I'm pretty sure everything like has a button already on the controller,
okay,
so it's not as much of a stress.
gotcha, yeah. Actually, oh shit, I thought I just saw that spider crawling back on my desk. Did you hear about that?
No, I did not hear about the spider.
We'll get to the spider in a second. But I just looked at my followed channels list on Twitch, and Spazzy is currently streaming Realm Royale right now. And
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think it's gonna blow up. I've seen a
Dyrus
couple
has been playing it
streamers.
for quite a few days in a row. Just
Really,
streaming it, yeah.
it's fun, dude.
I
It,
will.
it'll
I'll give it a
it
try,
might
yeah.
it might make its rounds in our Discord.
It already kind of has, because what, Jeremy, maybe Cody, I think Walker was playing it too.
Oh
Even
yeah,
Steve
Jack came in
now.
and was like, "Why are you playing PUBG? You should be playing Realm." And I was like, "What's that?"
Jack's just over here trying to mess things up.
Jack just hates PUBG. I think Jack just hates every PvP game that we play right now, which is understandable because they all make me so angry as well.
PUBG, like, I do enjoy playing PUBG with you guys, but what annoys me about it is like I never really the bullet pathing is what really got me, because like I learned how like bullet curve and stuff like that works in Fortnite really fast. Granted, it was probably a little easier
It's just easier
than
because you have
PUBG.
tracers in Fortnite.
Yeah, that too.
Um,
But I feel
which
like when you're shooting from long range with like a sniper or something in the game, I like it's just super easy to calculate like the bullet drop and like figure out where to aim before you even shoot.
I'll tell you what, I got an AWM the other day in PUBG, and there's not really any drop to that. That sucker goes where you aim it.
I'll just have to get one of those all the time then.
Yes, exactly. They come in crates. So, but I know what you mean. Like I don't know why I ever pick up the Car 98. Like I can't fucking use it, man. Like I don't know where that bullet goes. I don't understand. Like unless they are, no further than like a four times
Yeah,
scope away, I can't use that. And honestly, what's the point in having a powerful sniper like that if they have to be that close? Anyways,
exactly. That's why like I when I see a scar, I always take the scar, even if I have like a better gun than that in my inventory, or a better AR than that.
mm.
Uh, that I'll take the M14. I like the M14 a lot. I kind of figured out how that one works. But those are probably my top two guns that I choose to use in the game.
I think those are probably two of the simplest ones too, and like I think, and that's why, but they're just not as strong as they used to be. You know,
Yeah.
like I honestly like the AK these days. I love the ump.
The
Um,
ump I'll hold on to if like I don't find a sniper right away too.
the Vector is so good.
I
I
have
used to
gotten a
hate.
lot.
I used to hate the Vector.
I've gotten a lot more used to using the Vector. Yeah. Like that thing fucking just shreds people.
Yeah, it really does. Um, but I don't know. As far as PUBG goes, it just depends on who you're playing with and how you play. Because like I just can't stand, uh, doing the safe drops all the time. Like it drives me nuts. Like
Oh
I,
yeah.
I wanna I wanna drop in the shit. Sometimes. I don't want to pick a place where I know there's not going to be anybody because like it's just not fun. I'm playing the game to shoot people.
Yeah, exactly. And there's no way you're gonna get like better at quick combat if you keep dropping on empty places just to loot and then
Right.
end up
However,
getting
that's
shot in the late
the
game.
other problem. The other problem is that early combat is not the same combat as what's going to be in the late game. So just because you're dropping a whole lot in aggressive areas, yeah, you might get better at shooting slightly. But like odds are you're fighting half the time with guns that you're not even going to be using after the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
So does it really make that much of a difference? I don't know. Um,
It makes a difference in player mindset. I feel like because if you do drop into an aggressive zone and you get a couple kills to start off with, I think it's just gonna change your mindset for the rest of that match,
yeah.
and possibly like I don't know affect how you play for the rest of the game, as
Mhm.
opposed to like how some people who dropped in the safe zone are gonna try and like find a good spot to sit and camp out and wait for somebody. These people might be running into places that they know
I
are
don't. I
populated late game.
just don't know how you play like that. I would go insane.
Aggressive or sitting
Passive,
in.
sitting in a house,
I feel like we
waiting.
do that sometimes, though.
It's because I'm not the majority. That's why.
That might be the
Um,
case.
However, there was a time yesterday where Steve wanted to keep moving, and I thought we should wait. And uh, what does your turbo mean?
It's like the paid subscription feature for Twitch. It gives you some kind of perks, like it might give you free ad blocker instead. Well, all ad blocker is free, but it comes with an included ad blocker, so you can just
An
watch
ad
streams.
blocker that probably still gives money or revenue to the streamer.
Yeah, like that. It'll do that. Maybe a couple other things. I'm not certain. I've never really looked into it. Let's look that up real quick. Twitch Turbo. Um, right. Okay. Ad free, custom emoticon set. You get the badge, extended chat colors. Uh, okay. Increased video storage. That's okay. That doesn't sound good at all. No offense, Twitch. I love you, but
No offense, Ancient. What a waste of money.
yeah. I'm
um,
sorry, man. He
but
just
yeah,
asked what
Realm.
turbo was, and then I got curious. It was more so for me than for him. Let me say that.
If you play Realm later, though, let me tell you, what me and Steve discovered is, like I mean, obviously dropping is different in every battle royale, but the way the dropping works in Realm, Trevor, if you want to go across map, you need to be straight up looking straight up at the sky. Otherwise, you drop down super fast.
Is it is map size smaller like the Fortnite map?
It is smaller. It
Okay.
is definitely smaller. You have a mount.
I don't know if I like that.
No, it's interesting, and they're loud as fuck.
Well, as
So
opposed to like vehicles, I guess. But
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
everyone has a built-in mount, which makes it different.
It's different, but it's like, yeah. Circle never seemed to be that intensely scary, except it's so much faster in that game than any other game.
Okay, fair enough.
Um, but like half the time, the first circle takes up almost the entire map, anyways. But is that true to Fortnite too? Probably.
Um, yeah, kind of. It's the thing about the circle in Fortnite as opposed to like PUBG or something is like
Mm,
it feels more intense when you're outside of the zone because like the whole storm thing is happening while you're in that as opposed to just the screen flashing kind of blue in PUBG when you're outside the zone.
right, right. Well, yeah, the color changes in Realm, but the ticking seems to be doing a lot of damage. But what's really scary is not even the amount of damage as much as it seems like it's impossible that if you get caught outside a zone to get back in zone
Oh, just because
until it
it's
hits
that
the
much
next circle.
faster.
It moves so fast. And I'm talking about like when you're on your mount. If you're just running, you're not making it out of zone. Um, but it's a good game, and like as far as like teams go, like say you're playing squads,
Yeah.
there's a strategy before you even drop because you want to build a decent squad with like, all right, well I'm gonna play a mage and you play, and we want two engineers and one assassin, or we want two warriors and an engineer and a hunter. Like there's that kind of strategy where you want to balance your team,
Gotcha.
uh, which is really cool.
Okay. How
Um,
many classes are there?
Five. There's uh, warrior, engineer, assassin, mage, and hunter.
Okay.
And like each one starts with their own movement ability,
Yeah.
which like warrior is this you leap like the Hulk. Engineer is like like jetpack like straight up into the air. Assassin, you do like a blink move, like warlocks and Destiny.
Gotcha.
Um, Mages, you can literally like fly for a brief amount of time. And uh, hunters, I don't know actually.
Is there one that people like tend to play the most? Because I feel like that happens in every game. There's just one class that
I've
everyone's
noticed
like,
quite a few mages. Engineers seem somewhat popular.
okay,
But otherwise, assassin is probably the most popular because now you also what
fair.
happens in the game is you're breaking down gear to create shards. So say you get two weapon slots, two spell slots, and your movement is move is always the same.
Yeah.
So you find spells the same way you find weapons in chess, and you can swap those in and out. So whatever you're not using, you're breaking down into shards at which you can take to a forge on the map, which is just a big anvil,
Okay.
and create either legendary armor to make bigger, like give you, take less damage. Um, a legendary spell, which just like all the spells come in like it's spells and guns can be like Fortnite, gray, green, uh, purple, or orange.
Gotcha.
And so at the forge, you can make a legendary spell. And then there's also each class has their own legendary weapon that you can make. So
Okay.
for instance,
I
like
like that. That's kind of a cool
the
feature.
warrior creates a legendary axe, which just does crazy damage, and I would imagine has higher reach than like say a sword you find on the map.
Yeah.
Um, the engineer creates like this grenade launcher.
Okay.
Um, the assassin creates a sniper rifle, which is like the only sniper rifle in the entire game, which I think is why you'll see a lot of assassins. Because like nothing else has a scope.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, aside from that being the only class that has a scope, I feel like people always flock towards like assassin classes.
sure, just because they're cool.
Edgy.
Mage does like a burst shot weapon, and Hunter has a fancy longbow, which I don't know
Yeah.
what necessarily the benefit is to that longbow. Maybe it's super accurate or something, but
Yeah. Real quick, Ancient said, "Who do you guys watch on Twitch?"
I mean, I I don't watch any real big streamers. If I do watch a real big streamer, I'll watch like Tyler One. Uh, and like otherwise, I watch like medium-sized streamers. Like I like Cree Cyan. He plays Borderlands 2 a lot, but he's just he's a very nice guy. Always interacts with chat. Um,
Yeah,
and
I've seen your you host them a lot. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And I only host. He's actually on the bottom of my host list, but he's always on. Versus like, because otherwise, I only watch like small streamers like myself because I like to support.
I will say, I don't. I only watch like maybe three other people aside from like our friend group also when they're streaming, but Inochi Fantasy, she does a lot of JRPGs. Um, Mostly Final Fantasy 14. Um, Careless Rex, that's the guy that I told you was. I reached out to him. He said he'd be willing to be a guest on the show.
That's cool.
He does a lot of RPG and Pokemon streams. Really nice guy. I highly recommend you check out his stream. He's really interactive with his chat and everything. He did take a short break from streaming. I think he will be returning shortly soon, maybe within the next couple days. And probably the biggest streamer I watch on a regular basis would be Spazzy. Do you remember?
Spazzy's funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's a funny guy.
He did. I think like last year he quit, like right out quit League, doing League videos for the most part. As right now he's playing Realm Royale. I think I mentioned that earlier. He does a lot of Fortnite streams too. That like I've watched him play Fortnite. That guy is good. Like
Really?
he's super good.
I've watched Ninja a few times. That guy is monstrously good.
Yeah. I tuned in to his stream on Easter.
The hours he puts in, so.
I tuned into his stream on Easter, and I literally caught him in like the last 5 minutes of his stream. And then he hosted somebody. He scrolled like all the way down to the bottom of the Fortnite page.
Oh, really?
It was right after I turned my stream off, and I had been streaming Fortnite.
That's funny. So it could have been you.
Yeah, it could have. But he hosted this guy. He had like 60 followers, I'd say. And then just whoosh. 10,000 people from Ninja's stream came in, and they like almost all of them followed him, and he was up to like 4,000 followers just like that.
That's fucking crazy.
He got the notification. He was like, Ninja's rating you with 10,000 viewers. And
right,
he was
right.
like, holy shit.
The power. That power.
Just the off chance that like some big streamer hosts you right when they're done streaming is just like.
I wouldn't imagine that's something he does terribly often, you know?
You
like,
never know. I don't tune into his streams all the time. Maybe he does it like once a night.
I would think that if they use that, because like, you know, with that power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
I would hope that they are a little selective with who they decide to do that kind of stuff with.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would agree, because that's a crazy power to have, to just be able to.
Plus, then you gotta wonder like,
and
how many of those people unfollow like later that day, and
you never know. I mean, like, there's quite a few like maybe channels or like pages on Instagram or something that I'll hit follow.
No, you're right.
And I like I'll scroll past them and I'll be like, oh yeah, I follow that, but I don't look at what they post or something and just keep scrolling. But I mean, also along with following that channel, he has to like keep up with like viewers and stuff. So like if he doesn't,
because that's how you'll lose it real quick.
If you don't accommodate quickly, you're gonna lose everything that you just got handed to you pretty quickly.
I'm gonna cross my fingers for that now every day.
Oh, the fucking spider. I got home a couple nights ago. It was last Thursday, I think. I got home, I sat down in my chair, and I hadn't turned on my light yet because it was like 10:30, dark outside, and my computer was on. I just sat down and I was gonna join Discord, and I see something out of the corner of my eye. You can see my microphone right here. I see something maybe about right here, just floating in the air, and I like glance over at it, and it's a fucking spider, like dangling halfway between the bottom of my mic and like.
We need
my desk.
size here. How big? Give me the size.
I didn't.
Quarter, penny, nickel.
I didn't look fast enough because when I saw it, my immediate thought was, "Oh my god, I need to stand up and turn the light on." So, my dumbass stands up to turn the light on, and I look back, it's fucking gone. So
in other words, you 100% have spider eggs in your head.
Yeah, for sure. And I will be the most caring and loving spider adoptive father or mother, whatever they prefer to call me. But no, I lost it, and I was like, why did I think that I had to turn on the light in order to kill this damn thing? Because
I would have turned on the light.
I don't like. I have plenty of stuff on my desk that I could have squished it with. Like I got a
I
book. I
feel
got
like
my
you did not.
eyeglass
You
case.
just did not move fast enough. Your reaction time is mighty slow, my friend.
I mean, maybe. I'm getting old. I'm
Definitely.
losing it.
Programming your lifespan is like, yeah, you're done. You peaked.
I've peaked. God, I fucking hope not. Jack always says that, but Jack's like 28.
Jack's like 45. Oh,
Are they IRL normies? No, they're not, Jack.
what's IRL? What do you mean IRL norm?
Like
Like
our
people from our
friends.
Discord?
Yeah. No, they're not. Just some guys that we, I guess they
And as far
we
as I can
picked
tell,
up.
they're anything but. I'm 36.
You're not 36. You might feel 36. Oh, that Korean time got to you, man.
Is it like double time over there? Is it you age twice as fast?
No, but I'm still confused. Jack, can you please explain how you celebrated your 28th birthday twice? Because you had your Korean birthday and then your U.S. birthday, and I don't understand how that works still.
What do you mean? How do you not understand? They're 12 hours ahead, so he had like 12 hours of the
No, I
date
feel like it
there
was days
and
late or like a
and
week late or something
and
like
12
that.
hours of the date here. It was my 30th birthday twice.
Oh, I thought you were only 28 still. Never mind. Okay, but yeah, aside from like the 12-hour difference, also it's 13 or 14 hours. It's not 12. I remember that much.
I
Man,
wish.
what you would do to be 28 again. Who's 28? We got Steve, Kyle, Yuri?
No, Matt's 29, I think.
Is he 29?
I think he's a year older than Steve.
I'll subtract that one. So Steve and Kyle are 28. Yuri might be 29. Jack's 30. That's like the senior center. Did it? God damn, I'm
Kyle's
so
29, so it's just Steve. The senior center.
Yeah, it's like the Discord senior center. We can swap our Discord. Oh fuck, my bad. Accidentally downsized you for a second because I forgot you were my Discord. Um, we'll change it from like apostles to like the senior center. Just put
Old guys.
Yeah, old men.
All right.
Shit.
I think that wraps up another Tuesday Talks.
I think that'll do it for now. Join back next week when we discuss death.
Jesus.
No, not
Death
death.
and Jesus.
Death and Jesus, and how you can find redemption in our Lord and Savior.
Or not.
Or, yeah, we probably won't talk about that. Neither of us are religious at all.
That's probably why we will talk about it.
Ah, maybe, yeah. Is there going to be games? There is going to be games. Do you want to join us, Jack? Or do you just want to listen?
He's eating.
Well, yeah. I want to watch you fools die in PUBG over and over. We might be playing Realm Royale instead.
Trev's got to download it.
I do have to download it, but my internet is a lot better. So it might not take me that long.
All right. Well, I'm going to drop a deuce. I'm going to put up the stream. Start.